My name is Devin Walsh and I'm the Future Hacks Data Coordinator. So the Future Hacks are a weekend-long event where developers and designers and creatives and anybody with an interest in making Glasgow more open come together and develop new ideas and build them in teams. And a crucial bit of fuel for these events is data. So taking data, looking at what's useful and how to tell stories through applications or innovative ideas. So the context of coming in as the data coordinator is to source interesting pieces of data for these people to kind of make them more accessible and ultimately allow the stories to kind of come out of the data in practical applications. So the data team are responsible for interacting with agencies and bodies in the Glasgow City Council, finding out what data they have, building relationships and kind of figuring out which bits of data we can make open and accessible to the wider community. So I've come in to specifically look at which parts of those are relevant for our hack events and which ones tell the story of, for example, the last one we had was public safety, the next one we have is energy. So kind of trawling through those data sets, finding out what's interesting and preparing them and packaging them up for developers and teams. I'm incredibly excited about the opportunity to work with communities in Glasgow to help improve services with the council. Open data is an incredible part of that story, allowing people to interact and sharing the problem around amongst a greater group of people. You can only, the larger your ecosystem is, the more verdant, the kind of more potent it can be. So I think with any project of this ambition, there's going to be a number of kind of hurdles to overcome and roadblocks. And I think a big one for us is getting the message about why open data is important to the stakeholders. It can be quite challenging because a lot of the information that we've had been used is quite sensitive, and you need to be very delicate and quite technical with how you approach that, as well as kind of understanding why sharing problems is actually beneficial to people. That's not necessarily a culture that's been developed at present, and that's what we're trying to do, that kind of cultural change.